important question for you all. You know the way. My name is EA. Do you know the way? Because somebody touched my spaghetti. Hold on, I gotta check something. I hate doing this, but the thing is... It comes up before my name, Lucian Sandbag. It's great. There we go, fixed it, made sure it's working, and welcome to yet another live stream by me! Oh, how annoying I am. Sorry for the lack of streams. Monday was Martin Luther King Day, so my girlfriend was home, so I couldn't really stream. Tuesday, I worked till 2, so I had no time to stream. Wednesday, snow day, so I couldn't stream. Thursday, I had the most crippling fucking headache ever. Like, I was in fucking pain. I don't know why. I just was so tired that morning. I didn't even want to work, but I did anyway, and it just, throughout the day, I just progressively got worse, and then all of a sudden, rock bottom. As soon as I went home, I was moaning in pain. I was hurting. It sucked. I was like a fucking wounded animal. And then I went to the bathroom, and I took the shower head, took it off, and sprayed my head with cold water for about 10 minutes. And then I grabbed a blanket and a pillow and laid on the couch and moaned the whole time. And then I slowly got better. I still have like a little bit of fluctuation between stomach upsetness and feeling shitty. Like, it's like a fluctuation of how I feel. Okay, so N500. What did I use to win this race? I think I used the Subaru, if I recall. I'll check it out. I'll know. Oh, I used the Mitsubishi. Because if I used the Subaru, it would be up there. So I will use the Subaru this time. And I gotta grab the controller thingy. Hold on. The thing that you attach it to. Because I'm a little... But yeah, besides the crippling thing, that was pretty much it. So today, I was just like, alright, if I feel even slightly better, I'm gonna do this shit. And I feel a lot better. Like I said, I still feel a little woozy, but, you know. Is there something wrong with my headset? It's like oddly quiet. Alright, there we go. We are live. We are driving in Suzuka. I love this track. You can actually get married here. Like, you can have legit weddings. And actually, the photos are really beautiful. It's strange that people would get married here, but, you know. Yeah. This car is sweet. But again, you know, it's still a beautiful landscape with the Ferris wheel. Got that weird British green going on. Although that's not even a British car. I love the little turbo flutters and sputters. I'm not a brony. I'm not a jabroni either. I'm a loser. Oh shit. Watch out for the Corvette. This is actually quite fun. Gotta watch out for the, that thing. No, that thing isn't even that bad. It's cool, though. I like it. It's fun to drive, but it's just kind of, like, odd to see in this class. Like, it should be a Group 4 car. Maybe. Either that or they should have used a Group 4 version. But it's a neat little car. I like that, and I also like the, what's that thing called? I like the standard version of it, too. Although it's odd that it doesn't have an interior. That's probably why it's not used for Group 4. I kind of forget that it doesn't have an interior, because I would have driven it in VR. But then I remember. Alright, so I'm already in 5th. This car is really fast. Now I'm sort of wondering what they'll bring in next for the mileage exchange, because I saw a couple of repeats of rims. The paints haven't repeated yet. The cars, I think this is the last of the road-going cars, was the Alfa Romeo. I hope they make more. I'd love to see the Beetle Group 3 car. Like, just try to make one of all the cars in the game. I wouldn't even care. They're just really cool looking to me. It'd be kind of lazy, but, I mean, it would beef up that car count substantially. Oh boy, it's a Mustang. Watch out, crowd. It'll plow right into you. And I would also like touring car versions, like race cars of the new DLC cars, or at least most of them. Same ones from GT5. Because, I mean, those would work as Group 3. You just make them rear-wheel drive, and that's all you gotta do. Oh, well, there goes my clean bonus. God, they're like drunk. They had so much to drink. That car isn't that hard to drive. I've driven it. And it's not that hard. It's actually a pretty good handling car. But again, yeah, just, I thought that, you know, it'd be cool to have those. And then for Group 4, just use the wing and chin spoilers from GT5 and GT6 that you could buy for them, and then just copy and paste to the interiors like you did with the ones in here. Just copy and paste Group 3 cars, because I mean that's what you basically did. The Group 4 and Group 3 cars in this game. But, you know, it's still cool. And there you go, voila, beefed up that car count. So that's what I'm hoping, because I do like the road cars, but I feel as though the race cars will be neglected. Or it will just kind of get boring. So I kind of prefer to drive the Group 4 and Group 3 cars more than the road cars. But we do need more road cars. It's like more race cars than road cars. So right now that's fine, but then like make a good update with more of them added in. I wouldn't even care if it was a paid DLC, I'd pay for it. And then yeah, just make road car versions. It's the final lap. And I'm driving a lot better than before. I remember when I was all over the road and shit. Maybe it's just because I'm happy that I'm actually able to do this. mostly. And then after this, it'll be, again, I love the noise. Why would no one show up? I do need to use more tags. I gotta ask people, like, what tags I should put in. But maybe the title with YouTube dying, I thought maybe would. Because, yeah, once people start coming in and they want to hear my rant about YouTube dying or slowly killing itself, I was going to do that, but they will demonetize. They'll, like, you know, they'll give you a fucking strike for certain words. So I probably used a bad word, because I know people that talk about, you know, disappearances, you know, and like serial killers, they'll demonetize your video if you have anything about that. But, you know, you can be a piece of fucking shit and fucking set fools on fire and be a dumb cunt, and you'll be fine. Fucking Paul brothers are cunts. I hate them. Foul language, I know, but I mean, I've always used foul language, I think, anyway, in these streams, but they're pieces of fucking shit. And that's why a lot of kids are bastards these days. Like, now I know why they're shits. And I hate being like the old man, because you know, I would roll my eyes every time fucking old people would be like, oh, the kids these days, but they're kind of right. I mean, I hope they aren't talking about me, because I'm not a little piece of shit like some of these assholes are. Which one? But, you know. Some people say, oh, it's not their fault, but, this whole fucking conundrum of shit started pouring down after it happened. So, you know, it's obviously going to be blamed, and it's most likely the case. Just fucking diarrhea ass dumping. I have something to look up first before I do this race. Why the Ovaltine? Let's discover. Ugh, the minions. I hate the minions. What is that blue light runner? Damn it. I will download that though, because that's a sick livery, but the thing that sucks is that I don't have it in that color. So that's the only problem, is that, what's that one? John Player Special, nice. Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time too much in this. I am gonna look at this just because, some of these are sweet. And my PS4 is sounding like a fucking thing. Like, it sounds like a fucking jet taking off. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time, it kind of freaks me out because I don't want this thing to die. But it only does that when I'm doing shit like this. Anniversary. Because I'd rather not kill my PS4 after 1 year of doing it. Alright. I probably spelled it wrong. There we go. Let me go to his profile. I'm gonna grab the road cars with the liveries, so then when I do another stream, I can just slap those on. and I use those cars. Since they're sweet road cars. For just the road cars, just because I don't have any liveries for them, and I do want to use the road cars. Hopefully he'll make more. Sadly. Which you should download as shit, because it's actually really cool. Not sport, campaign. And Amateur League. Yeah, for 4-wheel drive challenge, I'll use the thing, and then FR challenge. Look at that. Woo. Woo. Okay, let's do this. Limited to Audi TTs. I like how they do slap the numbers on the. I can't talk today. I feel like shit. Not as much as yesterday. Do you know the way, my brother? Someone was liking my tweet. That's a super serious question. ... Do you know the way? I like the liveries, the preset liveries they throw on cars. It's actually kind of cool that they did that. Just so then they have race cars. That'd be cool if they did that in arcade mode for race cars, because it really like limits it when like some race cars only have one livery. It'd be cool if they just like kind of did random basic liveries like that even. It wouldn't matter to me, they wouldn't need to be intricate, but it's just weird when you're racing against like, especially if it's like a Vision Gran Turismo car or something, or like a one-make race, and everything just looks the same. Shit, that was close. And I'm about to lose all my momentum. No. Went from 40 seconds to 20. Holy shit. This feels intense to me because I usually do this track to grind for money with what's that thing called? With the Mazda Roadster, and I race against a Group 1 opponent, and if you don't hit the opponent or whatever, you do it clean, you get like 90 grand in 10 minutes. And that's how I get like all my Vision Gran Turismo cars. I only literally have 2 left to buy, which is, for now, until they add more, which literally is the mini Vision Gran Turismo, which that one I hold dearly to my heart. It may not be the best, but I won a PS3 because of it. Although the PS3 was a PAL format one with like fucking 4 gigs or something like that. It was like 2 gigabytes or something, and it's like, what a cheap ass fucking company. But it was still cool, and I still hold it dear to my heart. And then the Volkswagen GTI Super Sport, which that thing is cool, and I like that in GT6, and I'm really bummed they didn't add the rally version in, because there's early promo pictures of this game, and they had like a Group B version of the GTI Super Sport, which is just like a concept, like basically a more badass version of an existing concept, which that should have got an interior, because in real life, I think it does, but I don't know. I know that there's one with an interior in real life, that it's like the non-racing version. They could have just copied and pasted that, and then we would have had an extra one for VR, but oh well. disappointing, yes, but what are you gonna do? Sparks fly. Hell yeah. Do you know the way, Mom? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of motherfucking shit. And all the YouTubers, like, I think literally all of them are fucked. Just about. Like, a lot of them. I think at least 95% of the YouTubers I watch are absolutely fucked. Luckily, they have Patreon to fall back on, but the thing is that, you know, not everyone's gonna give them money. Like, you'd have to give your own money to them for it. But, you know, it's still shit. It's ass. I was gonna write in the title, "Fuck you, Paul Brothers," but I feel as though that they would flag this video. They're pieces of shit, and they're a big reason probably why. Like, not all the other pieces of shit thing they did, but, like, it took a bunch of fucking people to harass YouTube to take down the video they had of them laughing at a fucking dead body hanging and fakely acting at a real fucking dead body in Japan, nonetheless. And then them fucking around in Japan and harassing people, breaking a Game Boy after buying it and then returning it saying that it's broken. Cocksuckers. Yeah. Exactly. Mostly fucking 10-year-olds watch them and they say some fucking horrific shit. Like, they're not even cool, they're assholes, and yeah, it took a fucking big deal for it to happen when it should have been removed on the spot. If anyone else had done that, if I did that and if I uploaded a video, they would have immediately taken it down and they probably would have banned my channel. I mean, I wouldn't do it because I'm an actual human fucking being and not a piece of fucking trash, but you know, goddamn. And now everyone is fucking suffering because of it, but sadly there isn't really another platform like this that will fucking, you know, that exists. At least ones that aren't popular enough, but, you know, it's like, fuck it, what the fuck's the point? It won't affect me because I don't do this for a living. But for people that do it for a living and work their ass off to really get where they are just to get fucked, it's disappointing and shit. Exactly. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Don't get me started on YouTube rewinds getting pissed off. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even before that happened, his content is shit and he's an utter cocksucker. Like, they literally harass people all the time. Yeah. No passing. It's telling me not to pass. It's fine, like, you're supposed to drive fast anyway. And I'm actually doing way better than my last couple of streams because I'm more focused. So I'm not, like, all over the road flying off and shit. I think it's because I hadn't really played a game in a week. Or at least played this in a week because I felt like shit and just other circumstances have prevented me from streaming. But today I was just like, alright, I have to do this. I have to stream. I have things to talk about. Let's do it. and I was like excited to come home. And yesterday I felt like death. Like I thought I was literally going to die. And it didn't help that the Little House on the Prairie episode that was on was about Albert getting leukemia, and leukemia is fucking deadly. Yellow flag, don't pass. It's kind of hard when people are drunk as shit while driving. At least I'm not driving like them, where they're just going face first into the wall. It's actually hilarious. I think literally the only thing I've done was test out Jet Moto, and that's really it for PS1. And that game is sick. It's tough as hell. Like, this game is way easier than that. Than Jet Moto. But you can definitely tell it's made by the people that make Twisted Metal, because there's so many reused assets. Someone's here, because, yeah, I have a lot to talk about, and, yeah. At least I got a single stream down today. That's what all that really matters. What I like about those cars there, the Audis with, like, all the weird colored things, is that it looks just like the, or at least very similar to, Gran Turismo 2 with the race mods of the Audi TT, because back then they had like 650 cars in Gran Turismo 2 as a PS1. That game is still good. Those are like the only games that have really aged well, like the only racing games that have, because a lot of racing games that I play, that I used to play on PS1 that I've like tried recently have not aged well physics wise, but those games, especially 2, has really aged well in terms of physics. Like, it's way more realistic than Jet Moto or like Need for Speed, the original, which I have in that game. The only one that is realistic is the 3DO and version. I think maybe the PC, like the early PC versions. I know the 3DO version, that's what it first released on, and that one was like really realistic, but it was really slow and bland and boring, and the 3DO sucks. So yeah, that thing was like $600 in 1993, or it was like 92. It was a couple of years before the PlayStation came and killed it, because PlayStation was half its price and had better graphics. Although Sony did sell it at a loss at first. Yeah, damn it. Lost all my momentum. And that fucker is flying away. Might have to lighten this piece. I remember driving this thing in the beta. It's pretty sweet. Although that thing, it was like really detuned. It was actually a slow punk turd. I can't keep up. Damn you. I think it's all-wheel drive. I know that the racing one is front-wheel drive. Oh, here we go. He's fucked up. He's fucked up. I gotta take advantage. Come on. No, you piece of shit car. Motherfucker. Fucking big oaf. A waste of time. Fuck! This thing grips like shiz. It's a combination of shit and jizz. What a pile of fucking meat, cocksucker. What a slow bitch. I'm pissed. But at least I got that. Alright, I'm gonna have to make this thing lighter, because it's such a fucking oaf. It's embarrassing. Doesn't even improve the cornering or any of that shit. It literally just improves the acceleration. Maybe I'll just do Sports Soft too, just because I'm a cheat. Literally, the stability goes down when you... Oh, wait. Never mind. That doesn't really do much, to be honest. So, yeah. Might as well. There. Drive this fucking behemoth cocksucker. Although I do like this because it reminds me of Gran Turismo 3 with the Audi TT cups, the tourist trophies, which, is that what it means? Although that's a weird game. Shit. It says no passing, but maybe you should fucking pick up the prick-ass, pace. Ah, there we go. Son of a bitch. I feel as though it's mostly front-wheel drive, even though this thing's all-wheel. The weird thing about, the Audi TT in Gran Turismo 3 is that it's front-wheel drive until like second gear, but it's because they fucked up and they've made it all-wheel drive, and so they like literally were just like, well, I guess we'll just do it like that. Or is it the other way around? I don't know, because I know that there's like another one that's all-wheel drive. But I think that one is like, yeah, it's barely rear-wheel. Something like that. I'd have to look it up. Oops, battery died. Gotta grab the blue one. Fuck. I'm getting caught up in this bullshit. So, for you see, bang, biggity biggity bang, the miggity 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 Mac Daddy and the giggity 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 Daddy Mac, crisscross. Any Spoonie fans here? No? Or anyone that watched Spoonie's videos? Back in the day when we were young lads? Getting kicked in the nads? No? Okay. You know the way. You're a false-eyed spit. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Okay, Annie. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Whoa, that was close, boy. That was really close. Ah. Babes all over the place. There we go. This car is like much smoother now. At handling. Oh. Stop, you heavy fucking behemoth. I don't know why, but they really like the tire squealing, which people said doesn't really happen that often in real life with the turn. Maybe it's different with like a rear-wheel drive car or something. Alright, here we go. Final lap. Holy shit. And just like that, the Canadian W. Weeks goes head on into the fucking wall. With VNAP and K-Poo, two Americans behind. Okay. Shit. Alright, only 200,000 more, and then I get the mini Vision Gran Turismo. Have the final, or my workout. Bet it's a piece of shit. Something I already own. I bet it's the fucking hatchback there, the Renault Clio. Yeah. And in a color that I don't want it in. Nice. I fucking love this shit. Cocksucker. Motherfucker. Oh yeah, I only have like extra time, whatever shit. Alright, let's get to the bottom of this. And then maybe jump off a cliff. Oh, I'm like stockpiling shit. I already own that in a cool color. I already own this. I already own this. Nope, no. Sell it or delete it. Delete! Let me actually see. Manufacturer, Doge. Oh yeah, I won that. And then I kept the other one, because if my brother comes by, he might want to play. Maybe slap a livery on, and I can keep it forever when the servers eventually die. That's what sucks, is that this game will be completely fucking useless almost without, the servers, you know. It blows! It blows! Holy shit, I'm terrible. I hope someone clicks on this and then fast forwards right to that part without any context and just hears me fucking howl, it blows! It blows, it blows, it blows, it blows. Okay, so it doesn't even like affect the acceleration. That's weird. I don't get it. But I'm not gonna fuck with it if it just makes the top speed higher. Because I feel as though this car is just gonna like stink. Alright, let's see what else we got. I guess I'll do this just so then the turning will be a little bit better. And I'll keep that. Huh. Well, I had to load the track because it's a massive track, 13 miles in length. It disappoints me because the Isle of Man track was scanned. I don't know if it's gonna make it. Like, it could be just scanned for future reference. Definitely the most improved car in all so far is the Nissan Skyline R32 visually, because it didn't even really look like an R32 Skyline. The front end wasn't round enough and it looked weird to me. It always did. Like, it just kind of looked kind of flat on the front. Like, even the PS2 modeled ones were more round. Like, it wasn't round enough, and I've seen them in real life, and they are round! Just like how these assholes are all spinning around. But yeah, they were all like, it was more round, but for some reason it just kind of looked more square. Like, it wasn't like polygonal or anything, it just was square. But the interior was really like low resolution. But they definitely fixed it. Like, it looks like it's been completely remodeled. I wouldn't doubt it if they really did remake the whole thing. Especially like the shift knob, like, was just like a pixelated blob. But now it's fully rendered. Which it was because GTHD at the time didn't even have interior views. So they just didn't bother. And also, I think it didn't even shift either. I know in that game it didn't, because no one touched the shift knobs. which that thing is cool, GTHD. The only way you can get that is through disc, and it's wicked expensive. My girlfriend got it for me as a gift, but you know, it's something that you can only get through disc now. There's other ways, which is like hack your PS3 or somehow factory reset it. Like that's what the guy wanted me to do, was factory reset my PS3 and get to a certain update, which I don't even know if you can do that anymore, and then put the game in. But I don't know if that would brick my console. The guy was shady as fuck, and he disappeared from GT Planet. So I think he was really shady. Like, it was really shady, and I didn't want to do that. So I just waited, and then it was like, oh, there's one on eBay, and my girlfriend bought it for me, which was really nice of her. It was cool. It's cool though. I would only buy it if I was a hardcore collector, or I mean if you are, because I'm more of a collector, and that's like my biggest expensivest piece of software. But if you're curious, you know, I wouldn't bother with it because it's expensive, and it only has like 8 cars in it or something like that. I forgot how many it had. Well, 8 regular cars and then like 8 tuned versions, but they're exactly the same. It's just a lot of them visually. The only difference is they have rims and they just sound different. But the only one that's actually visually different substantially is the Suzuki Cappuccino. Like that one's like fully tuned and has like an racing exhaust, has a carbon fiber hood and rims and a wing, which back then to me, and it also has a front spoiler thing, which that to me, I remember playing that the first time and seeing that car and I was like, holy shit, body customization in Gran Turismo. And I was amazed, like, which was kind of funny because I mean we already had like Need for Speed Underground 2 and shit, and like other Need for Speed games that had way more customization, but it was just more cool in Gran Turismo. And I remember just being blown away visually just playing that game and having a drift mode, which I'm surprised they have a drift mode because drifting, it uses the same physics model as Gran Turismo 4, and drifting in Gran Turismo 4, like, you would drift for a while, but then it would do this weird sort of glitch thing, like the game would get confused and your front end will just fucking swing all over the place. Like, it will get confused and all of a sudden it will try to fix you. Even with driving aids off, it will just try to fix you, and then it would just, like, tip over, like, and then, like, the car would just sit there and just freak out. Like, even if you tried to do donuts, it wouldn't even do donuts. It would, like, just be, like, it would just, like, all of a sudden swing you all around in, like, weird directions unrealistically. So, like, yeah, it was weird. Like, you would just go the other way all of a sudden. Because it's, like, trying to correct itself and it's getting confused. I don't know, I never really liked GT's, Gran Turismo 4's, physics model. People kind of like that one the best, but I like Gran Turismo 3 better because the physics are way better in that game. Although there's less cars in that than there is in, than there is in, but it's just much more better balanced, instead of like fluffed out with like all these cars that aren't even like balanced, and the classes aren't even balanced, and there's like no regulation. That's what I like about this game, is it reminds me of Gran Turismo 3 a lot, because only with even better class balancing. And that's why I like this one. I don't know if it's at my top favorite, and I know the quality of cars are also consistent too. It's not like Gran Turismo 5 and 6 where they're just direct imported PS2 graphic cars that looks really bad. I hate it. Like, I didn't mind it back then, but now it's like, that's horrific to me. I'm gonna have to do more lightening up this car and do this race again, which is annoying, because I feel as though I'm wasting time redoing these shitty races when I could be doing better races. And although I did say I liked it, it's just that I feel as though we could be quicker. And it's a long race to win shit amount of money. Like, I could win 90 grand in this time instead of like 20 for winning in second, and then wasting another for like 60 grand. It sucks. Alright, I'm gonna have to lighten the shit out of this car and do whatever, you know. The better gripping tires. Yeah, see, 20 grand, that's really bad. It's a waste of time and a waste of money. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm pissed because it's a fucking waste. That's it. I wasted so much just for... Alright, well, at least the braking is slightly better. But now, sports soft. At least now the cornering's a little bit better, and then... Oh wow, shit. Let's do two. There we go. That should be better now. Just bump it up enough so it doesn't fuck everything up. That's better. This thing grips like way better now. I should get around this track. Yeah. I wanted to be able to do the other championship too, but of course not, because I have to waste my fucking time on the Audi TT race, which isn't the worst thing ever, but you know, it's not that thrilling. Like, I could only do like one more race after this, and then I gotta do this shit. That's pretty fucking cool. I mean, the Rambo. Oh boy. Again, they're having issues. Holy shit, that was close. Get on the track. At least now the braking is way better. Oop. And just like that, my car is all over the fucking road. God damn, Larry caught up to them. Starting something, wanna be starting something, wanna be starting something, you wanna be starting something. That's enough of that. Ladies everywhere. Where you ask? Not here. Oh. That's better. And for 35 grand, I wasted fucking time on it. That's funny. Okay, so on to the next race. The first of the four-wheel drive challenge. Interesting way to end it. Alright, so 394. This is the first race with a power limit. I think they did that just so then people wouldn't be tempted to fuck about. Alright, let's slap delivery on this bish. I made the tune delivery from Gran Turismo HD for it, which I will. Do racing super softs and shit. Just because. Just for this race. It's odd that they allow racing super softs for this race. I mean, this thing's already blazing from everything. that thing is all-wheel drive? I thought it was front wheel. Maybe it's just mostly focused on front wheel then. I didn't even know that. And there we go. Nice. And just like that, it is now time for me to end this stream, and I will see you all next week, hopefully with more content lined up, whatever, you know, yeah. Alright, that was really annoying. Alright, I will see you all later. Shit. What was that? That's strange. Alright,